Hey YouTube, Anthony here with a quick little video. So as you can see here, I am charging my Tesla using the Chademo to Tesla adapter. I've used this adapter probably a dozen times. One time it actually came in as a lifesaver. I was in Vermont. I was between superchargers and I was pretty low on charge. Had I not had this adapter and there had been a Evgo station that just happened to have only a Chademo connector, I probably would have had to sit at a level 2 charger for about an hour or two just to get enough charge to get to a supercharger. So, is it worth it? For me, it was worth the $450. That's how much I paid for that adapter. The peace of mind that it's brought me, and in the one case, the headache that it had, prevented, very much makes it worth the $450. Now, the downside about this is Electrify America just announced that they were phasing out all new installations of Chademo connectors. Evgo is still supporting Chademo. As you can see, these ones all have Chademo and CCS. So, with Electrify America phasing them out for new installs, and existing stations usually only have one, maybe two Chademos, Evgo is still supporting it, which is great. They still have, Chademo all over the place. Is it worth the $450? Well, if you are a person who lives in a very dense area like I do, which happens to be Northern Virginia, where there is chargers all over the place, there's superchargers, there's, level 2 charging, there's everything around, it's probably not worth it. It works, it's very reliable, don't get me wrong, but it's probably not worth it. Now, if you're the type of person who's going to be taking your Tesla on a lot of road trips, you're going to be going to rural areas, or you happen to live in a rural area, or you live in an area that just doesn't tend to have very many superchargers, which I happen to know down South Carolina, Greenville area, there was some Evgo, I think it was Evgo, I can't remember, but there was only one supercharger in the area, and there was lines out the wazoo for that supercharger. But what I went ahead and did was I went down the road, used my Chademo adapter, and charged my Tesla. No problem. I think it was Evgo, it might have been Electrify America. I don't recall. It was one of those though. It was in the Greenville area. So if you pull up Plugshare, you could probably figure it out. But anyway, so in that case, it made my road trip a lot nicer because I didn't have to wait in a line, which probably would have been an hour long based on how many cars there were, just to charge my car. So should you buy it? It's up to you. Like I said, do you fit? What category do you fit? And do you have the money to spare? If $450 or $500, depending on the pricing on the Tesla website, is gonna, is all you got in your bank account, it's probably not gonna be a good idea to buy it. But if you've got some spare money to, burn, and you want to have that peace of mind, go ahead and buy it. You might only end up using it a handful of times in the entire life of the car, but you know what? You can sell it too. If you don't like it, you can resell it on eBay. You can get rid of it. It works. It works every time. I've never had it not work ever. The only time I've had it not work was when the station itself was broken. But that you can't fix that. So anyhow, I love it. I don't regret it. It's saved me. It's worked.